How We Make Movies is brought to you by Microsoft Surface, Assimilate, Azo, and AJA. So Sydney, tell me about your film.
3 young Native Americans who are trying to escape the hardships of life on their reservation.
What kind of story did you want to tell about your people?
You know, in the late 80s, early 90s, my hometown sort of had this notoriety of these high rates of alcoholism. The ABC show 2020 came, and they did a segment called Drunktown, USA. You know, I was just in elementary school, but I always wondered, like, why are they just filming the drunks? You know, why aren't they, like, shooting like everybody else in the town?
Carmen, what role did you play in the film?
I played a transgender character. Her name is Felicia John. Because growing up on a reservation, you know, she's trying to find acceptance.
What were some of the challenges of playing a transgendered character?
I really didn't find any challenges, really, because, you know, I'm transgendered myself.
Sydney, what was it like to work with first-time actors?
Actually, the majority of my work has been with first-time actors, you know, and it was just really about, you know, just trying to, like, give the actors the space to, like, you know, make the character their own. You know, I would say for Morningstar, because she's also my sister, and she plays a lead role in the film, so we had a little bit of a shorthand.
What was your role in the film Morningstar?
I play Najoni Smiles. Her story basically begins when she is closer to the reservation. She's home, and she starts to kind of get pieces of her original family because she's adopted, and she was adopted into a Caucasian family who has kind of portrayed Native American culture as, you want to kind of stay away from that, and she's questioning that. She starts to begin to say, why? Why do you make these decisions for me?
One of the ideas that we tried to get across in the film is this idea of, like, contrasts, you know, rich and poor, traditional and contemporary, you know, male and female. To me, that's how it really is. These were based off of the people that I knew growing up.
Did you find that there were any challenges shooting in New Mexico?
I would say there are advantages, actually, because, like, shooting in LA, you know, you may have more resources there, but you have to worry about things like permits and, you know, parking. And if you want to shoot at somebody's house, you know, in LA, people are so jaded. They're like, oh, can we shoot in your front yard? And they pull out a contract. You know, in New Mexico, you knock on someone's door, can we shoot at your house? And they make you lunch. I started writing this script in, you know, 2007. During the process, I was able to get invited to submit for the Sundance Native Lab. From there, I was invited to submit for the Sundance Screenwriters Lab, and then the Directors Lab. And then from there, I met my producer, Chad Burris, who got us funding and got the film made. The good news is that we raised the money for production, but we didn't have money for post-production. So we did a Kickstarter campaign for $30,000 to help us finish the film. You get to shoot 4 scenes from your film, and I'd approached Carmen like a year before, and so her and I were able to go to the director's lab and shoot the film. Robert Redford had read the script, and so we had a meeting about it, and then after the labs, he approached my producer and I, and just said he wanted to executive produce.
What do you hope that filmmakers will take away from watching this?
If audiences are able to connect with our 3 main characters and their sort of struggles, then that's sort of the best case scenario I could hope for.